Starfield can be quite boring, so let's see some quests that are not. Let's start with some miscellaneous first, so the video can just keep getting better. First, a reporter wants us to show his work to a couple people.
Oh, how exciting! Yes, I'd love to take a look. This is... I don't quite know what to say. This is just...
Oh, she doesn't know what to say. It's probably the best piece she's ever read.
No, absolutely not. This reads just like a hit piece on the Sanctum Universum. It's offensive, poorly researched, and just blatantly incorrect.
Really?
Not to mention...
How about some feedback?
Yeah, do some research or don't bother writing anything at all.
Well, it's a miscellaneous one, so let's find the other two people.
There is simply no parallel to the food you will find here. One taste, and I'm sure you'll agree.
Oh, this is not gonna go well, is
I
it?
suppose I can spare a minute to read over this.
Please do.
What is this? This is...
Accurate? Educational?
What? Not in the slightest. We don't even sell half the foods he reviews in this article, not to mention his palate is obviously unrefined.
Some feedback?
Grow some taste buds and a brain.
Your poise, your stature, news, and free.
Free.
I don't believe there's ever been a more exciting string of words ever uttered.
Ew.
This is,
Just go on.
no. Unfortunately, it's trash. The run-on sentences, the elementary... If this was paper...
Feedback?
Yes. Please, stop writing.
Sorry. Tommy,
I want to be the next David Barron. Even bigger.
I've done your thing.
Hell yes! Okay, I'm dying to know. What did everyone say? Let me guess. They were all amazed.
Kinda. Not the way you wanted to.
What? I can't believe it. That can't be right. Well, I guess you can't please everyone. I can't let this bring me down. You got this, Tommy. You got this. Anyways, thanks for all you did for me today. I really appreciate it. See you around.
Now let's tell a tremendous story to a reporter that'll pay us for
I already
it.
interviewed an ex-pirate about the robbery, but she was as reliable as good coffee around here. So you were there when it went down? What were you doing there?
I was the one doing the robbing.
Anything you tell me as a source, I won't reveal. But there's limits to my journalistic integrity. That said, I've heard maybe the captain had it coming. Tell me about this Captain Petrov. I've heard he's a bit of an eccentric. What was your impression of him?
He was a hoarder.
I would have loved to have seen it. I'm sure it would make a good story right there. No one seems to know exactly what was stolen, but everyone agrees it was valuable. Care to shed some light on it?
Are there repercussions if we mention artifacts?
You say. I've been hearing whispers about those lately. Last question. About, and I'm quoting, a zoo gone wild. The other source swore up and down that alien creatures got out of their cages and went on a rampage. Please, please, please tell me she was telling the truth. It's got to be some Aurora-induced hallucination.
If you replace aliens with animals,
Some days, it is worth it to get out of bed.
it's
I
not
love
that
it.
I'd like
exciting.
to talk to you about something. When you
Oh, finally.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has.
That's
Nice
gonna be
start,
my
right from
endgame
now.
ship.
I need someone.
Yeah, put it on my quest log.
Love the
Oh, I was
enthusiasm
waiting for
of
this
new
one.
ship.
And speaking of free ships, let's get one. Not the one from Walter, but the one from the Mantis quest. It'll come with some amazing loot as well. Now, I'm gonna skip everything that bores me.
Wait, don't shoot. I am unarmed. Look, we can help each other. I can be useful. Just don't kill me.
Oh, you were not with them?
Livy, and I mean you, no harm. This place was full of traps. Traps everywhere. I removed them. But this corridor is just too dangerous. See? Looks normal. One step inside, slam! You are trapped. And nobody's been standing after the doors reopen.
Okay, be useful then.
No one knew how to get through the corridor. But I figured it out. There are letters on the floor. It is a grid. Those letters must spell something.
Okay, he says traps, I see a computer, let's unlock it. Deactivate turrets, yes please. Do I really have to use letters until they spell something? Well, we'll see. Worst case, I'll look up a guide. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Oh, sorry buddy. You okay? Wait. Did he aggro? Oh, he did. I'm putting my weapon away. We are do not hit me. You're level 1, bro. Stop. Well, there's no more Livy to help. Now, let's see if we can have some good loot. Meh. How about the weapon case? Okay. That's a great weapon. Some robots. That's fine. My health. Oh, I've died so many times. I don't have the med packs for this. Ooh, lovely. Now this is loot. I wonder if I came at a higher level, would it be leveled? Anyways, this is our new ship, the Razor Leaf, which I will not use. Now to Aquila, where this brat wants me to find a thief.
This case was too. I'm an assistant. We need.
I don't care.
Supposed to be an easy
However,
job.
they were correct. There is a thief.
Shit. Yeah?
He's not too sure of himself,
Thief?
though.
I mean, no. Yes? Oh, God.
Well, he's forthcoming,
Oh, God. No. Security.
so... yeah, that too. Wait, does this mean that security would have caught you,
Anybody move.
whether or not I did?
If it ain't the hero of Galbank.
That's me.
And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a
I...
smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this?
Annie, why don't you make her an officer?
Now that's a terrifying thought.
I know.
I got her from here. And,
Anyways, let's visit her.
Did you catch?
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way...
Mom, you got
Yep,
it right.
I'm skipping the dialogue. That's not doing it for me.
Knew it.
Annie L. Wilcox.
I told you about.
Wait, so that's...
Of
It
course,
is
Mom.
real. And whilst I do appreciate the disbelief, both of you are boring me, so let's do something else. Let's start this
Maybe
one.
when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go. Welcome. Oh, good spirit.
My good man, I'll only show you in the final video if
Maybe you could help me out.
your quest is worth it. So,
James.
oh hi!
We're actually...
You're closed, but I had a thingy to tell me to come talk to you.
Perhaps.
Perhaps another time. Really?
Oh.
Oh.
Yes, of course.
Siegfried,
Just be careful.
will that advance the thing?
Oh, there you are.
Oh, now she
I'm
cares.
feeling a bit better today. Sorry about all that before.
You were
Thing
rude.
is, of course, that's...
So your husband died.
You're damn right. How that's... I'm...
You know what? I'll give it a try.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh yours, I mean.
Truth is
Apologies.
all. I suppose the prop just pleased me.
Oh, Starfield. How much I would have wanted Fallout 5 or the Elder Scrolls 6, but fine.
Tell you what I know, if it'll get you to leave.
Just tell
I
me.
saw it happen. Thomas was murdered and thrown into the ocean. Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to security. For my efforts, I was rewarded with a gun to my head and threatened with death if I didn't keep silent.
I'm gonna need a bit more.
It was hard to hear over the commotion, but I'm sure I heard Thomas call his attacker Russell and Rusty a few times. From what I could gather, the attacker was after credits, and Thomas refused to give him any. After that, well, Thomas went for a swim.
And Rusty?
Where else would someone like him be, He stays at the sleep crates near Madame Sauvage's place. In any case, when you confront him, my name cannot be mentioned. I very much dislike sharing Thomas's briny fate.
Well, to Rusty then.
Hey, buddy. Why don't you throw a few credits my way, huh? Help a guy out, yeah?
And if not, will I go for a swim?
End up in the ocean? What the hell are you... Wait. No. He told me that everything was taken care of. No one would know. Listen, you gotta hear me out. I never meant to do anything. It was an accident.
Was it though? Was it
A
though?
friend, an old buddy in security. But that's all you're getting from me. I'd rather take my chances with you than with him.
Ooh, wrong choice, buddy. I'm the main character.
I got in a fight with Thomas. I asked him for some creds, but the bastard wouldn't give me anything. Things got out of hand. He ended up falling off the upper platform. It was an accident, I swear. Then I called my buddy in security and told him what happened. He took care of everything after that.
And who's your buddy?
Hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a rat.
You truly are a lot of things, like... dead. Bye-bye. If you're not gonna help, then stop wasting my time. Back to Catherine.
Thomas didn't die of a heart attack.
No, more like hypothermia or drowning. He was murdered. And there was a
I
cover-up.
knew it. I just knew that I was being fed neon security. My husband's killer. Did you find him? What happened to him?
He's no longer with us.
Good. And good riddance to him, too. An eye for an eye and all that. I'm not the type to wish death upon anyone, but he deserved worse for what he did to my Thomas.
Whoa. Bad part of town, buddy.
So?
Do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciple.
Before the who do what now?
Hey, it's your ass.
Damn right it is, and I'll do whatever I please. Okay?
Well, you find them at Madam's.
Sure,
So,
we'll find their rivals and see what we can... I'm not gonna give you 1,000 credits.
What are you looking at?
Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
Looks like a regular bar.
This is such bullshit. Yeah, used to be people were afraid of the strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea.
Fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything?
Strikers versus
I mean,
disciples?
the strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Pfft, total nut job. And the only people that...
Okay, lesser evil, yada yada.
We were one of the big... And Briggs?
Briggs got his ass kicked,
So
probably.
you stroll in here and want to meet with... Maybe you should meet with the business end of my...
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this...
Fine.
Oh, Madame Sauvage is so nice.
You know, I'll just do that. This ought to be...
Yeah, let's meet the boss.
Someone says they might want to join.
Only for a bit, though.
Recruit. Been a while.
I know, right? Savage says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow.
Yeah, they're
You wanna
softies.
join us?
Good.
We're a gang. You understand that, right?
You were a
Not
crap
some
gang.
daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
I just want to deal with the disciples.
There was a time when we were the only ones that kept those psychos in line. But I'll get to that. Let me tell you about us. It's us against... It's been a little too much.
Okay, enough.
We do
Just,
everything.
I said
I
yes.
prefer we-
Can we move on? I'll do it.
Not so fast. What would you bring to the street?
Main protagonist.
Very useful. Done anything special?
Hallucinations when touching metals?
Right. So you're one of the... I'm not sure what you're going up against. Some people snap. The test is to...
Okay, let's just kill all the
We're
disciples.
fully in alignment. There's a warehouse... Oh, that's my job. You want it?
If
Too
it's
bad.
your
I want
job,
someone
then
that
do it.
Consider this.
Don't break a leg. because it's an audition.
Oh, Andrea.
And don't worry about payments.
Okay, clear up
Nice
a
visiting with
debt.
you.
Sure. And she's
for
the
a
one
cup of
that
coffee
wants to
with
help. Now, it tells me to get a diary, but there is that guard,
Are you
so...
supposed to be here?
Can I just take it? Really? So, yeah, never been there.
Hello, my friend.
Grab a diary and leave.
Oh, course she did.
Yeah.
Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility.
Well, she wants to fuck.
Really?
You.
Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always...
This makes
And
no
I
sense.
Like her. Oh. Regardless.
But hey,
you
at
can
least
tell
it's
Miss McKenna.
mutual and
Thank you.
yeah, one less debt to Neon, so have fun, you two. Meanwhile, let's move on and destroy some of the disciples. Oh, they're so weak. Okay, let's get that slate. There we go. So easy.
Do what
So
it takes to
miscellaneous.
survive. You're no use to anyone dead.
Oh, so nice.
So, stealth was a no-go, but... shit. You took all of them out. The strikers can use that. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebside strikers are out for the count.
Yeah. Just give me the second quest so we can all
Trying to score points
go
with the
on
bomb.
about
You might
our
want to say
day.
hello. After you take some dessert.
You pulled this off, and I'll be your #1 fan.
I've already got an Andreja. I don't need an Andrea. So, sorry.
I will see the disciples in.
Okay. Just what's
Andrea does what she has
next?
to. Everyone is hard. They chew up the wheat.
Motivational, I see.
You are fun.
Thank
so the
you.
job, hacking the signs. Briggs said.
Yeah. Point me the
Here are
way.
3 locations.
3 locations. Ugh. Fine. We'll do it. Security? Why? Well, I'll just leave. Oh no, the guy came after me. Not gonna pay 1,500.
But as soon as you started putting up us,
It's a psyop.
you're one of ours.
Yeah. For sure.
Got no.
You do have
I
sympathy.
never said I was done. Fine.
Yay.
Just get out of here.
Okay, bye-bye, you two. Got some more disciples to end and another 2 flyers to put up. So, okay, there's another one. And goodbye. Bye-bye. Oh, last one. Easy. There we go. Okay, second one is done. Nothing around the third except you, citizen. Just
I
shush.
think you're gonna fit in well. You really kicked the... Andrea's running point on...
So it finally...
It's time, Vogel. Both of you.
Okay, so when are we gonna do a
Like the attitude.
whole big fight?
You two coordinate. I know this is ask. So if you could, well, spring
Armor?
all the strikers. Any credits it costs, I promise will. Now's the time for this.
Fine, let's get these guys some armor.
Dear Lord. Did Briggs put you up to this?
He did.
All these gangs are a menace. I don't want to have any part of it.
Well, one's killing you, the other's
They
just
are
being
definitely the lesser
douches.
evil. All right. You pay and I'll send Briggs his arm. I don't want anything to do with this.
I'm not paying 8,000. Hell no.
That's not a discount.
No, that would be me paying
This
more
is
than
what
I
you call-
am getting, so...
I hear you. Fine.
Yes.
Get the armor over.
Alright, there's another thing I need to start.
Hey, wait! You were there? When those security assholes nabbed me.
Yeah,
Please,
Aurora guy,
have a
when I
heart.
came
You
in.
need to-
So,
Thank
sup?
you. I've lost my job. Just tell the
Okay,
manager
woe
and
is
she'll
you,
kill
just quest.
Just take that to Yannick.
Take that to Yannick, for sure. Now, why does that
Careful
matter?
around here.
Because we will get a
Everyone that
recipe
stays in
for
our sleep crates are
Aurora.
reputable.
Nashar's sleep crate.
You have the proper authorization code, and I'll let you into any place you like. I might even throw in a thank you.
Oh, she might even throw in a
I got
thank
it,
you.
I got it. And authentication is all green. Look for C153.
C153.
Got some evicted
Okay.
crates set. Might be full of weak.
C153. Let's go. Got it. And no, is that the bathroom? Ugh.
I've been dreaming of this. The plan's simple. Then Andrea.
Great plan. I loved it. Which I will follow none of it. Let's just shoot everyone that's aggro. That's part of the disciples, and that'll do it. Oh, there's one more. My bad. Okay, so it's 3 locations, but they're all in the open. Second one is done, and
So you're the strikers, darling.
Holt, you're
Name's Holt,
not what I was expecting.
I'll let that slide. The strikers are old news. Positively analog. You help us take out their soup. Credits, yeah?
Well, I've got like 300,000. I don't need credits. However, if I could find that stash, even though I killed them all, that would be pretty nice. Ooh, amazing shot as well. Great reflexes. Chunks, chunks, chunks.
That's thanks to...
Yeah, super easy.
Same here.
What do you mean, same here? You guys didn't do anything. I'm the one that did literally everything. Okay, another warehouse.
Time is over. Downstairs, now.
Okay, downstairs. Where's downstairs? Wait, who's that guy? That's not Briggs.
You think Neon Security wouldn't know about what's going down? Please.
Hi.
Looks like you've done a bit of violence. A bit of... Word is,
So?
all this is due to you.
Maybe.
Why are you messing around?
Someone has to do your job.
You would know the first thing about mine. So here's what's going to happen. Gang fight. No one...
Tell that to the disciples.
No. I want you to, Mr. Briggs. The disciples have been pissing me off for far too long. So, your gang throws off Sewer Rat Blue and starts wearing Neon Security Black. Or, you can be found face down in the streets. And you say your goodbyes.
Wait, is that a
Briggs
threat?
is a smart lad. He'll make the right choice.
Wait, is that not a threat?
Setting street rat against street rat is pretty elegant. Don't take too long.
But they were doing that already. You're just inviting them into the force.
Is this for real?
Really?
They want me to be a...
Is there gonna be a caveat? Am I gonna regret this?
After all we've done,
I don't see why not. Do you really think anyone cares? What's your take?
Well, if he's being honest, take it.
It's almost... Anyone object to going for the deal? Good. I can't say I was... With resources and... It looks like the strikers...
Okay, so that was unexpected. Goodbye. There you go.
a customer. Oh, yeah, right. I know he got...
Yeah, he asked me to retrieve this and give it to you.
Oh, really? So Nesher came through. Take the creds.
Will do.
And together.
Ah, yes, the second quest is what I wanted.
I think it's...
To my quest log, it goes. Take care of Felix, sure. Okay, that guy's done. Felix was the hostage. Let's see.
You were awesome.
Thank
Did
you.
See yourself?
Kinda.
Came through. That
So, you gotta skip town.
I cannot be hearing you right.
You are.
World. Just pack up and go. Tell you what. And screw you.
What did you think was gonna happen? I asked super nicely.
Deal with Felix?
Yep.
You'll get results. So, now, Jan explain what we need. Nesher work.
Sure. Barrett, finally.
Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goo for a while now. So, I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you.
You want a power? Sure.
Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir.
Huh, I didn't even think of that. Huh, so if we use him as a follower, will he start using it in combat after? Oh, that would be so good. Also, is he the only one that can have it? Barrett, you gonna go in there? Because if you're not, then I'll get your power. Or is that just a way to move on? Oh, imagine how pissed he's gonna be if I take the power instead of him. Okay, so let's see what's changed. Where's the Starborn wanting to fight?
Hello, universe. Still only scratched the surface. This is Barrett. Returning your call.
You okay?
Who in the...
Huh?
Can you believe this
Huh?
is finally happening?
Huh?
Whoa.
Two Barretts.
Hello, handsome.
Is that a Starborn? What?
You got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis.
Which one of you is my Barrett?
Accurate. I'm just passing through.
Passing through, so Starborn?
You know, my captain asked the same thing.
Starborn.
Different captain, though, so you aren't an exact facsimile. From my readings, you don't have your appendix, and you're a quarter of a centimeter taller than me. Minor differences, but fascinating. I wonder what else is different.
I don't know what's happening.
Molecular binary schism? Temporal, don't forget the fluctuations in harmonized vibe. Impossible to... We need more data, obviously.
Oh boy.
Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires you will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study. Irvin told me to just enjoy... Irvin? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter, Pipe.
I don't get
I
it.
have so many. I wonder how many I think about that. Wait. Starborn ship.
Okay, so this guy is on our side.
On it.
Let's just take care of the Starborn first and worry about it later.
Always be impressive.
Oh, this weapon is so good. Oh, the power! Oh, I should definitely start using it more. There's also another thing that I want to test. Can we go in? Have some loot? Aww.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think.
Or are you the evil twin?
Is the ship my secret lair then? I
Fair.
guess. I would have preferred something with more seating. And maybe a fireplace. Hey, at least I didn't pull an army of knees out of thin air, right? Imagine that.
No thank you.
Besides, it is a bit exhausting to sustain just one extra me. Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, and I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd.
That's such a cool
Yes,
power.
though it takes a lot of concentration. If I do it alone,
Just like the Mimic in Elden Ring.
so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle it. Anyway, we'll see. For now, I just need to...
Well, use it whenever you want
That's
to.
pretty exhausting, really.
Well, if you're not gonna use it, I'll just keep Andreja. So, that's on you. Now, Paradiso has an amazing quest. Or so I've heard, so let's see it for ourselves. Hello.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
I heard a distress signal.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament.
I wouldn't know.
Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. So, before we proceed...
Sure, just between us.
I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Peru. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile.
Interesting.
It is. Whatever's going on, we first see if you... Whatever you do, it's important to remember...
Diplomacy, I got
more
it.
information, report to Oliver Kent.
Okay, let's investigate. Oh no, my headphones. Jesus. None of them answered, but apparently they're all alive and well. Yes, I'm human. Hi.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone
same.
human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
You thought you were the only ones?
I'm afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Okay, I'm Godsworth.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
We are just gonna be by the airlock.
Oh yes, of course.
Yours
Where are my
is
manners?
an old ship.
Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Sure, let me guess.
Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
We're gonna have a little tour.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
Hey, whatever you want is fine by me.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Thank you for the lore.
I am both shocked
Oh, Andresia, not now.
that all of this is still functional.
Diana.
I didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
Oh man, you guys lost so much.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
It's literally the reason I'm here.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
How come you have a claim, but they're here?
When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem. But again, here we are now.
I don't think that's gonna go well.
Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
Would you share the planet?
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
There's no way. That's not gonna work.
I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it. But as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
They are settled. Security and all included. Y'all just on a ship. Well, let's see how it goes.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
Kinda? I'm helping?
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
No, not really, but thank
Sure.
you.
Have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Oh, don't you worry. I wasn't worried. Let's see.
feel that we should be
Make some
focusing
time
on the
for you.
natural beauty of this planet.
What do you mean, make time? You are expecting me.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Giro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Let's just focus on the thing.
We're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
Old Earth ship, colonists, 200-year journey.
That's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Can't you share the planet? It's a planet.
We own this planet. They don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they may come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
Well, sure. I guess there's other planets.
And that's within your right. But as the CEO of Paradiso Group, I'm the one who has to make and approve decisions around here, not you. So, as much as I appreciate your feedback, it's not in the best interest of the Paradiso Group to take it into account.
So am I gonna be the one that pays?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Is there someone that can resolve the claim thing?
We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
Bah, fine.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
There is, but what if they insist?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
Oh, gee, fine. I'll buy it.
Good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech.
Did you just
He's
say
the best in the
Benny?
business. If anyone can
And
vote
then
for a
write
thing
it as
200
Ben
euros
you?
With a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
Oh, that's gonna be
They
so
deserve every
expensive.
chance to decide their own fates.
Ah,
That's the
Andreja.
right thing to do.
Yeah, you wanna pay
Right.
half
On
these?
behalf of the
No,
Paradiso
then
Group,
shut up.
We appreciate your help.
You shut up as well. Fine, let's go to Hope Town.
Oh, hello.
What's up,
We could
Bennu?
save valuable weight if we got rid of the pilot seat.
So, Grav
Maybe
Drive.
Ottoman?
Grav Drive, please.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Aren't you waiting for me? Oliver and all?
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive. Part's not cheap though. Neither is the labor.
What? 40,000?
It's a pretty big ask.
No, we're gonna use persuasion. What the hell?
I'm not sure about karma, but you're not wrong. It would be generous, and they'd likely show their gratitude in some beneficial way. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
Ah, it's still 25k.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. We'll send the part. Pleasure working with you.
Wish I could say the same. Anyways, back to the ship.
No easy task. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space. I have a million burning questions, but I won't. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
We can bend space.
I knew it. Oh, I've got so much. I haven't even given you my. And I might add.
Oh man.
Yes, of course.
So are you clued in, or do I need to go to Diana? Oh. Oh, it's so funny. So
All
funny.
right. This will. I have just received word that the drive is here.
I'm ready.
Great. First thing I need you to.
Don't bother. It's gonna be complicated, so I'll just follow a guide. It's gonna be fine. So, 3 terminals.
Boy,
Let's see.
I'm glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Everything's an alien once it's born in another planet. Shut up. Okay, so the first one is done.
Entire life in
Oh, this one's easy. I saw something saying 5%. Please don't make it 95. Using a trick in language. Okay, and for the third one, decouple. From that. Okay.
Well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
Thank you is not enough. I spent 25k.
Payment. I hope that's not all you care about. It's not enough to help a ship full of poor colonists searching for a new home, I suppose. Still, you did help us. We don't have much to spare, but I'm sure we can find some way of repaying you.
This is the worst deal in the history of deals. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it here, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I'll see you on the next one. And I hope you have a good one. Bye. And notice how we're only getting worthless Earth stuff.